Welcome back, reporters. I'm here in the heart of a Tampa neighborhood, the historic Old Seminole Heights. And we're here at the Seminole Heights Garden Center to talk about how to dive deep into the people and flavor of a neighborhood. Your final writing assignment involves you researching a neighborhood and finding an interesting character to write a profile about. So how do you get started? Well, a good place is with some people who help lead a neighborhood. And in Old Seminole Heights, that is Debbie Johnson, the president of the Civic Association. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for joining us here in her home on the Hillsborough River in Old Seminole Heights. And I have to say, much like you have to do, I found Debbie on the City of Tampa's neighborhood directory list. We never met. We're not old friends. We're new friends. And I picked up the phone, gave her a call, and told her that we really want to understand how students can write stories and tell good stories about neighborhoods, and this is one of the most interesting neighborhoods in the entire Tampa area. So what makes Seminole Heights just so special?
Well, there's a lot of things that make Seminole Heights special, but I think probably some of the ones that stand out the most to me is the diversity of the people who live here. The friendliness, and then I think probably following that is the tree-lined streets and the old bungalows.
You've lived here how long in Seminole Heights?
I have been in Seminole Heights for about 9 years.
So you've engaged lots and lots of people and in your business as well.
Yes.
So there's got to be some amazing characters in a neighborhood like this.
Well, I did mention the diversity, so yes, we
well,
do have some characters.
You don't have to use any names on this, but who comes to mind? Who's the most interesting person in Seminole Heights?
We do have someone that lives in the neighborhood who used to work in D.C. and a major fundraiser fundraising consultant. And he actually runs a B&B here now. He's got 3 units attached to his house that he rents out, and he runs a B&B. And he's very knowledgeable about the history of Seminole Heights. He's probably been in the area for 30 years.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. Yeah. Now Seminole Heights has become a destination for really good food, gastropubs, and lots of craft beer breweries. How has that changed what this neighborhood it means to its residents?
Well, I think that it's helped change the demographics of the neighborhood. We're seeing a lot more younger families that have been coming in over the last 5 years. And it's kind of had a snowball effect as far as other restaurants, breweries, wineries wanting to come in.
You know quite a few of the business owners here and people who are starting out with businesses. What's your sense of business owners and how willing they would be to engage our student journalists?
Well, that's the other great thing about Seminole Heights, glad you brought that up, is we don't have chains in this neighborhood. So it's all locally owned, and usually you will see the business owner there no matter what time of day that you go. And they're very receptive. They love talking to people about their business. And we've got, previously we only had restaurants. Now we've got some more retail type shops like Urban Bungalow and Clint's Apothecary. And they're all very excited to be in the neighborhood and more than willing to talk to anybody.
Again, thank you, Debbie, for telling us all these wonderful things about Seminole Heights neighborhood. We're actually going to go out and see some of these businesses and sites and the bungalows and the no TBX signs that are in the neighborhoods. We're going to take you on a little tour starting right now. The idea is to encounter as much of a neighborhood as possible as you look for the right profile subject and the scene and the color that will help your story. And you can easily find the boundaries of your chosen neighborhood on a city website, such as this one on the City of Tampa's neighborhood pages. Then it is just as simple as exploring the neighborhood. Let's take a quick drive through Seminole Heights to see what interests us. Many people are more than happy to talk about their home neighborhood and brag on it. When you say, I'm a student journalist doing a story on the people of your neighborhood, everyone has an opinion they want to share. Grab a beverage, adult or otherwise, at the neighborhood watering holes. Order a burger or a vegan meal at a locally owned restaurant and chat up the waiter or waitress or even the owner of the restaurant. Don't forget to ask at the end of every conversation you have, who is the most interesting person in this neighborhood that I should meet? This is a fun assignment and will introduce you to a world you did not know existed. So I want you to explore and enjoy.